Right, so my camera's all the way over to like my left, so whilst it looks like I'm looking away from the camera, it's looking at my monitor. Yes, EUWowGold.com. Okay, I'm only going to cover like gold buying side on Europe part of it. I'm not going to cover the power leveling or the items because mostly the items are probably going to be as like same as the gold, and power leveling I don't use because I level my own account. Right, first of all, please don't make this a forum to whine about people who buy and sell wild gold because there's a lot of different circumstances some people doing it. Some do it because they're lazy, and some do it because they just don't have time. I'm like the latter of it. I work full time, I have like 3 hours to play a day. I'm going to be damned if I spend that mining. Right, let's start with their homepage. EU Wild Gold is devoted to developing the European market since it was established in 2004. We share 90% of the European market, and we are #1 European wild gold services. What are the main reasons that EU Wild Gold can lead the European market? Firstly, EU Wild Gold has a large professional delivery team. Wild Gold is 1,000 wild gold studios. EU Wild Gold can deliver 5 million of wild gold a day. Fast delivery makes EU Wild Gold the most competitive website in the VCT industry. No idea what VCT stands for. I'm assuming it's virtual coin trading or something like that. 85% of orders are finished within 1 hour, 90% are finished within 24 hours. That's what they're saying, and they're saying use us because we deliver past no one else. Let's start with my experience. I ordered 10K around 2 weeks ago on the 3rd of August, obviously, and I got my gold on the 7th. And this was for just 10K, which was £8.43. I don't know what dollars. I think it's like $12 or $13. And it took them almost a week to get 10K, despite the fact that it's there in 24 hours. And I didn't actually, whilst I placed the order on the 3rd, I didn't actually pay for it until the 5th. Because you can order it, but they don't start. It doesn't like they start farming it until they actually paid for it. First of all, I think when you place an order, it's a made order. I don't think they stock any gold, which is really bad practice for a gold selling website. They don't appear to stock any of it, and even if they do, they don't stock it on the realm that you're playing on, which means that I think that's partly why you don't get gold straight away, because they migrate above the realms, and the account holding the gold is on migration cooldown. It could be why there's a lot of delay with their deliveries, because, I mean, almost a week to get 10K gold is pushing it a bit. I mean, even that only 3 hours I play a day, I could get 10K in like, just probably from inscription alone. So, it took about a week to get 10K. Delivered to me face-to-face in game. When it was delivered, I wasn't even aware that they were trying to deliver it to me because they whispered me, "Hey babe," and I was really confused. And then I kind of clocked it rather quickly that they were obviously not going to whisper me, "Come and get your gold, sir," because that might have gotten them banned if I decided to just go ahead and report. So I clocked it quickly, I picked up the gold. It was very simple, but it took an incredible amount of time. And after 2 or 3 days, I went on the live chat to sort of complain about it because I was just like taking the piss. You sent me an email saying my gold is ready for me, but you're waiting for payment, and then when I actually pay you for it, you take another half a week to get gold. It's just kind of stretching, boundaries a bit of customer service. And he didn't really seem to understand what my problem was. So I just kind of dealt with it, and I think it was delivered to me at something stupid like 3 o'clock in the morning when I just happened to be doing one of my late nights. And so, stupidly, I ordered another 30K yesterday, paid for it as soon as I ordered it. Just as if I paid for it when I ordered it, just to make sure that, there was no complications, like maybe 10K because I paid too late, they gave it to someone else. And it's 24 hours later, and I haven't heard anything. I went on the chat earlier, and I was there for an hour. Customer service is appalling. I spoke to someone called Alice, which is probably called Waif Bang or something, but obviously they all use English names. Relate with kind of thing. And Alice said, "Give me a moment, please, while I check over your order number." half an hour later, she comes back and says, your gold is still being prepared, play your character as normal, and we'll contact you when it's ready. Now, this is really bad for starters, because whilst it's technically my fault, I ordered the gold on my priest, and I'm not really playing my priest much right now. I'm playing my Death Knight, because my priest is at 7, and I'm still in the middle of Recruit a Friend, because I don't have time to level normally, so I did Recruit a Friend with one of my real-life mates to get things done quicker. So we're now at the process of leveling alt. But the problem is, sometimes I'm my priest when he's not on, because I can level up normally, I don't need him to level anymore. And when he's on, I'm on my Death Knight. So I said to her, can you add maybe another name to the character name list, so I can get the gold and I have my Death Knight and my priest? Because whilst they said they mail you the gold when you're not around, I don't trust that as much. I think they do face-to-face, because it's kind of contradictory. She said, yeah, we'll mail you the gold if you're not on, but the website says face-to-face only. They don't mail it. So I had my Death Knight added to it. And at this point, 45 minutes passed. And I asked her again, sort of, can you please confirm that both my accounts will be able to receive, sorry, not both my accounts, both my characters will be able to receive the gold? She said, yeah, should be fine. And then she said, give me one moment, please, while I confirm this for you. She comes back 15 minutes later. It's now like 5 to 3 in the afternoon, British time. And she says, sorry, I am now off duty. Can you contact one of my colleagues in about 15 minutes and they'll be able to further assist you? First thing I thought was, nigga, what the fuck? I've been on chat with you for an hour to get things done that should have only taken about 5 to 10 minutes in any other medium. It's only because you were too slow to check things. Because normally I ask anyone on that site, how long's my order, what's the status of my order? They usually take about 5 minutes to find out. She took about half an hour just to find out the status, and we spent another half an hour trying to get my Death Knight name added to the list. And now it's like, it's now, I can't read that. My action bars are covering over the time. It's 22 past 7. No sign of it. So 24 hours thing is now passed again, and I'm still waiting on gold. Don't know when it's going to get here, because they never give you a delivery time. So whilst if you use the site, you will definitely get your gold. It is just a matter of how long, and I don't think they stock the gold. I also don't think they farm the gold on the server they fight on. Because I play on Stormscale EU, and I can understand to some extent why it takes them so long to farm it, because Stormscale is pretty full realm, and it's on this stupid cross-realm zone crap now where you get people from other realms making it more congested, so it's harder to farm than it was before. And obviously, I feel whilst they said they've done this to sort of promote people being able to play with others and find party groups easier, really what they said was, fuck you gold farmers who like playing on realms like, I don't know, Alliance, Twisting Nether or something, or fucking Magdaredan. So, you know, fuck the gold farmers in those realms who play on low pop realms to farm. I think that's what they've really done, but they've covered it up by just saying, oh, it makes things more sociable. Yeah, that's pretty much EU WoW Gold covered, and I have nothing more to say. Customer service is shit. Delivery times are not 24 hours, they're like a week, because I think they farm their gold to order, and they take a long time doing it, which makes me feel a bit better, because it means they might actually be doing it by hand, but really go somewhere else.